Welcome! This is my review of the high-grade Gundam Age 1:144 scale Gundam Age 2 Double Bullet. And starting off here, I just want to show off the fantastic box art that Bandai always puts on their Gundam model kits. You can see the Double Bullet both in the mobile suit mode and over here in the mobile armor or wave rider mode. And let's take a look at the Gundam itself. So before we take a look at the accessories, let's take a look at the basic Gundam here. And you can see from the stance here, you can get the legs spread apart pretty wide and still have the feet flat on the ground. So pretty nice articulation there. But let's go ahead and look at the articulation real quick here. Of course, the head itself is on a ball joint. And you do have the neck movement like so. You do have shoulder articulation, 360, and you also have this little joint here. It pegs into the torso. So you have rotation there. You have arm movement like that. Swivel at the bicep, bend at the elbow to that degree, and you can see there how that pegs into a polycap. You have the piece here that will connect to the binders. This rotates 360. And then you have waist articulation, 360, all the way around. There really isn't anything to block the movement of that movement. The side skirts go all the way out like that. And they can actually, well, they go out like that. And then you have the rear skirt, if you will, can articulate as such right there. And you have the front skirt that is from the sprue. It's attached as a single piece. Of course, you could cut the separate them and have them individually articulated. But moving on, you got the leg articulation like that, back, out to the side, like so. You have a swivel at the thigh and a bend at the knee, and that's a really nice bend there. You have some inner detail there, and then, as I mentioned before, you have this phenomenal ankle articulation. So you can see the leg can bend left and right like that, and it's just actually pegged in at location up here in the actual lower leg. So you have good articulation, and then you can have this can go back, the toe here, due to transformation. This can go like so. So really nice articulation. So with that said, let's take a look at the accessories you do get with this high-grade kit. You do get the stand. This is part of the kit. And you can see it integrates the hands. Now you get two, left and right, two closed fist hands, a single open palm hand. Here is the connector for the wave rider mode, and you get two beams right there. And then on the back, here are the beam saber hilts, and they just store nicely in there. And that's pretty much where they're going to stay because, as we'll see in a minute here, there is a really cool way you can actually display the beams without actually having them in the beam handles in the sort of the traditional way. And here we come to the cool part. Here are the red binders, and they actually attach to the peg here on the side of the shoulder, like so. And integrated into the binder is the rifle. I think they call them the Dodge rifle. And you have a handle right here. So you can actually dual wield the Dodge rifles. So there you go, that's pretty cool. Then you just have, I'll go ahead and connect this other over here just to complete the effect here. And there you go. Dual wielding rifles. Really cool. And next, what you can also do is you can have the beams placed into the the binders here, there's actually a slot. You may not be able to see it, but there is a slot in there to which the beam handles attach. So let's go ahead and take a look and see how that looks with the beams attached to the binders here. Okay, so let's go ahead and transform the mobile suit into the Wave Rider mode. Now, on the one hand, I really do like the mobile suit design. I like the fact that you can actually have the twin rifles, and you have the binders here that can emit these beams. That's a really cool design. The Wave Rider mode, however, is just okay. If I had to give it a score out of 10, it would probably be a 5. So it's not really great, not really terribly bad, but yeah. It's about in the middle. So I will be keeping my particular high-grade double bullet in this mode here, the mobile suit mode. I think it really looks cool. And I always like mobile suits or any kind of mech design where you can actually have the mech wield more than just 2 weapons. So you have, obviously here you have the 2 rifles and you have the beams for a total of 4. So that's really cool. And that's really what I like in terms of mech design. Transformation, simple. It's a parts former, but you know, that doesn't really bother me. I can deal with that, especially at a high grade level. Master grade, of course, you expect a little bit more of integration of the parts so that you have less or no parts forming, of course. And speaking of master grade, I kind of feel a little bit regretful that I didn't wait for the actual master grade. But I really was excited about this particular mobile suit design, so I decided, well, I'll just go ahead and get the high grade. But you know, I think maybe we'll see if there's a master grade of this guy, of this particular mobile suit, then it might even be better, and they might improve on the Wave Rider or mobile armor mode. But yeah, it's a cool figure. Price-wise, it's an average high grade. The box says 1,500 yen, so you know, around 20 US dollars is what this is going to cost you. What kind of bothers me is just the design of the Wave Rider mode. And if we take a look at the Age 2 normal and just a picture of it here, I've actually reviewed this kit, but this design I think is a little bit better because it covers up a little more of the head, I think, and has the rifle integrated into the nose of the Strider or Wave Rider form. Just this is a little bit better than what we have with the double bullet. Just my opinion, though. So that's really all I have to say. If you like what you see, then I would say pick it up, or you might want to wait and see if they're see what the master grade looks like. Like I said, maybe they'll improve on the transformation and improve on the actual look of the mobile armor mode. Anyhow, this has been my review of the Gundam Age high grade 1:144 scale Gundam double bullet. Thanks for watching.